take a slower, deeper breath into the body. Draw the mind within this space to practice. And then as you exhale, let go of the earlier parts of your day. Again, drawing yourself into the here and now as you inhale. And then letting go of what was. One more time on your own pace. And then on your next long, deep inhale, let the crown of the head lift towards the heavens. And then on your soft exhale, let your sits bones move down towards the earth. Inhaling, the collarbones lift and widen. Exhaling, your shoulder blades move towards your kidneys. Inhaling, the roof of the mouth gently lifts. And as you exhale, relax your jaw. Inhaling, feeling the scalp above the ears softly lifting. And then as you exhale, relax your earlobes. Inhaling, letting the two brain hemispheres float in the skull. And then as you exhale, soften the area between the eyebrows. While maintaining a sense of lift and renewal on your inhales and a sense of grounding and letting go on your exhales, start to move your awareness to the breath. And as you move your awareness to the breath, try not to affect the way that you're breathing. So have the inhale occur spontaneously and the exhale occur spontaneously. And pick up on the temperature of the breath. So as we inhale, there's a cooling that occurs at the tip of the nose. And as we exhale, there's a warming that occurs at the base of the nose. So cooling in, warming out. And then play with lengthening your exhalation. So slow down the exhale. And on your next soft exhale, let your head tip towards your heart, so bow the head. Bring the hands together. Gently lift the thumbs up to the heart center. Lift the heart center up into the thumbs, relax your shoulders, lift the head. And then join me, if you care to, in chanting Om 3 times to help to elevate your vibration to that of the cosmos. Pausing moment. And then on your next exhale, bow the head towards the heart center. Release the hands and then gently, carefully open your eyes and lift your head. All right, bend the elbows, interlace the fingers behind the head, and then turn the palms towards the heavens. And then press your fingernails towards the sky. Create a firm lock with the fingers, and then see if you can move your shoulder blades apart a little bit. And if the head will drop towards the heart, lift the heart towards the head. And then slowly release your arms, and then take a good twist towards your right as you exhale. Inhale the center, and then twist towards your left as you exhale. And then inhale the center, and then bring the legs out in front of you into staff pose, Tandasana. And then pump the backs of your legs on the ground. Pump. 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 Pump to realign your knee joints after that sitting. And then Baddha Konasana down, ankles lifts up. Narrow the heels evenly drawn towards the groin. And then take the thumbs over the ridge of the thumbs and peel the feet open as best you can. All right, bring the legs together, straighten them, cross your shins, and fan the fingers out nice and wide, and then peel yourselves back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Ensuring that you keep your hip distance apart. Let the head hang heavy. Move your shoulder blades towards your kidneys. And move
move the sits bones towards the back of the room, so up and back. You want your feet to be hip distance apart. So anatomically speaking, that's the two midpoints of your femurs. So it was Alexa, right? Yeah, Alexa, move your feet together. Keep going, 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 keep going. That's hip distance, anatomically speaking. All right, on your next exhalation, migrate to the front of the mat to Uttanasana. So step up to the front of the mat. Keep a slight bend in the knees here. And then just pause here, so nod the head yes a few times and no. Getting any of the funk out. Alright, bend the knees well and then reach the arms out. That big sweepy breath. And then exhale hands to your heart. Alright, so move your blocks to the front of the mat. Let the games begin. Alright, so vinyasa. Movement of breath. Create tapas, which is heat, which is change. So if you're too far forward and you can't see me, you need to move back. You want the mat back as well, otherwise you're not going to be on track. Unfortunately, I can't move the mirror back any further. I've tried, but it won't cooperate. So you start in Tadasana, so the feet are together at the front of the mat. You bring the hands to the heart. And on the inhale, swing the arms out in a big breath. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Place your hands on the blocks. You're going to full. Look towards your belly button. On your next big inhale, come out to the fingertips, lengthen the spine, look forward. And then we're going to place the hands on the ground here. Kick back into plank. And then move yourselves into down dog and up dog 3 times. So inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. At a certain point, as you progress in your practice, you'll come onto the tops of your feet. And after a while, you'll be able to roll on your toes, which is really good for toe mobility. All right, so 3 times. And then you're going to lift your right leg up into the air, and on your long exhale, you'll swing it forward into a lunge. Drop your back leg onto the ground, your left leg onto the ground. So your right leg is forward. Your left leg is back. You want the top of your left foot flat on the mat, and then place the hands directly beneath your shoulders, and press your fingertips into the ground. Yeah, you use your blocks to lift and widen the collarbones. And then move yourselves into plank. So back into Adho Uttanasana, and then the left leg swings forward. So lift the left leg up on the air, and then on your exhale, swing it forward. Drop it back into the ground, the right knee. And again, you want your front shin bone vertically, really likes that help a little bit. Like, yeah, you gotta help it along a little bit, all good. All right, and then back into down dog. And then swing the other leg forward, the right leg. So now we come into a crescent lunge. So your right leg is forward, and the shin right above the knee. Then bring the arms up. Palms face one another, and then reach those arms towards the sky. It can be useful, beneficial to find a drishti, or that's a focal point, an immovable object that you look at. And then hands on the ground, plank, downward facing, and then the other leg swings forward, drop the knee to the ground, and up we go on that side. You want the knee on the ground, back knee on the ground. Don't get ahead of me, please. All right, plank. Adho Mukha. And then the right leg comes forward again. So now you place the hands on the shin or the thigh bone and lift that back leg off the ground. And then just glance down. You want the front shin bone to be vertical. You're on the ball of that back foot. And you're pressing that back heel towards the earth. That's exactly right. And then plank. Downward facing dog. And then swing the other leg forward. Practice on the other side. Hand on the thigh bone, pressing the end of the thigh bone. That back heel is moving towards the ground. Alright, and then plank. Down dog, and then right leg forward, and then bring your blocks to the center of the mat. Back knee is down, and then you're going to walk your right foot towards the right front quadrant of your mat, as far as it'll go. And then you're going to come onto the blocks here, and you're going to lift that back leg off the ground. Glance at your right shin bone. You want your right shin bone to be vertical. Plant the bottom of your right foot on the mat. Pull the bottom of your foot go on the mat. That's challenging, right? But that's why y'all are here, right? Alright, and then migrate back into down dog. You can use the block if you like. And then the opposite leg goes forward, the left leg goes forward. So take your time, just creep that leg towards the left front quadrant of your mat. And then come on to the forearms. And then lift that back leg off the ground. Best as well. Glance over at the right, excuse me, the left shin bone. Make sure that it's vertical. So one way to help with that is to hug the inner knee to the shoulder. Beautiful. All right, and then rest in downward facing dog. You get the blocks if you like. So the hands are on the ground. All right, on your next exhalation, step up to the front of your mat. Pause here before forward Uttanasana. And then the knees reach the arms out. Now big sweeping breath. And then exhale most your heart. Beautiful. All right. So y'all doing okay? So standing poses. So if you could turn your mats to mirror on, that would help y'all out. Y'all might stagger a little bit. Take your blocks and move them to the back of the mat like that. Move them out. Are you okay with your balance or not? Yeah, just move them out away from the wall a little bit. Alright, so Tadasana. So in Tadasana, the feet are together and there's a slight separation of the heels. When we come back to the middle of the mat, this is where you want to end up. Bring your hands to your heart, and then you have the option to either step or jump the feet apart. We're moving into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So you want your feet wide apart, and you want the outer edges of your feet to mirror the outer edges of your mat. Externally rotate your right leg 90 degrees, turn it all the way out, and then turn your left foot in. Your right heel should make a beeline to the arch of your back foot. Bring the arms up, and then bend the right knee so that the right knee is right above the ankle. And then bring your arms to shoulder height. And then press your left thigh bone back. And then imagine that somebody is gently pulling on your left hand, because you want the torso to be right over the pelvis. Now if I pull you back, so you're just going to go like that. So your upper body's going to go this way. There you go. And look at yourself in the mirror. See how it's straight now? I'll pull you back or not. So this is going to be done. Keep your knee where it is. Your upper body's going to go this way. There you go. And then arms there. And look over towards your right middle finger tip. Alright, so straighten the right leg. Turn the right foot in. Externally rotate the left leg 90 degrees. And then bend the right knee. Excuse me, your left knee. So that your left knee hovers right above the ankle. Check your alignment. You want the sternum to be over the belly button, and the belly button to be right over the middle of the pelvis. And then glance out over the left middle fingertip. Powerfully press your right thigh bone back. And maybe even smile. Alright, straighten that left leg, turn the feet forward, and step everything together. Beautiful, right? So side angle pose. So you're going to step the feet wide apart again. 3.5 to 4 feet. Externally rotate your right leg 90 degrees. Turn your left foot in. We're going to do two different variations. So bring your arms up. And then as you start to bend that right knee, start to bring the arm over the knee. So
rest the forearm right above the knee, and then glance down and make sure that your shin bone is vertical. You can fist with the right hand to make the arm more powerful, and then swing the left arm overhead. And you want to either look directly forward, which is this way, or up. And then on your long inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sky, and on your long exhale, press the outer edge of your left heel towards the earth. So inhale, reach, exhale, big. And you want that arm very close to your ear. So what do you look over here? There you go. Inhale, come up. Set the feet together for a moment to regroup. And then inhale, put the feet wide apart. Exhale, rotate your left leg, turn your right foot in, and repeat on the other side. So reach, reach, reach the arm over the leg. Glance out, make sure that the shin bone is vertical, and then swing of the right arm overhead. Take a little ramp with the hand. So I'll look over here. You want to look over there. Are you sweating? Good. That's what my teachers do. One of my teachers said, "Are you sweating? What?" All right, to exit the pose on the inhale, you swing that arm out of the pose, step the feet together. So in this pose, I'm just going to demonstrate. In this pose, you want the torso to start to open up towards the sky. A good way to practice that is as follows. So on the inhale, step or jump the feet wide apart. Y'all warming up a little bit? All right, so join me. Externally rotate your right foot, then you're going to turn your left foot in, and then reach, reach, reach over the leg. Find your block. Place the block right next to the shin. You want to make sure that the shin bone is vertical, and the block is on the outside of the leg, not the inside of the leg. And then bring that arm up, and then reach it up, and then externally rotate it so your palm turns towards the back of the room. Turn your palm towards the clock. There you go. And then bring that arm behind you. And rest it on the back body. And if it'll make it to the leg, great. If not, it will with practice. And then glance up towards the sky. Now on your long inhale, reach the crown of the head up. And on the exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then bring the arm back overhead, but don't lose the rotation of the pelvis. To exit, you exhale fully. And on the inhale, you swing the arm out. And then step everything together. Good times. All right, left side. So inhale. There we go. You're like, what did I sign up for? It's all good. We're going to do some back bending in a moment, so all of your weight in the moment. All right, bend the knee, find your block, place it right there, and then reach, 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 reach over the leg, place the arm next to the leg, and swing that arm. Buddy, bring the arm towards the sky, rotate the arm internally, and then move the arm behind you. And then maybe it makes it to the inner thigh, maybe it doesn't, don't overdo it. And then on your long inhale, you reach the crown of the head up, and then exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And then bring the arm up. You getting all this on tape?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Inhale, come out. And then step everything together. Side angle pose. All right, place the blocks in front. Is it warm in here or is it me?
It's working.
It's a little bit warm, right?
It's us, it's our bodies.
Yeah. All right, Prasarita Padasana, wide-legged forward fold. So step your feet wide apart. And y'all, with the socks, y'all grippy enough or not?
No.
So you might want to take them off. That's an option. And you want to toe the feet in like this. You want to bring them in so that the weight of the foot falls on the outer edge of the heel. Engage your quadriceps powerfully. Lift the sternum. Look up. You want to create length in the front of the body. And one way to do that is to look up. And you tip the pelvis forward. And you place the hands on the blocks. And press your hands into the blocks. Keep looking up.
blades towards your kidneys and powerfully engage your quadriceps so that your kneecaps lift and your sits bones press towards the back of the room. Good. Now you have the option of exploring the full pose. So you want to move the crown of your head. This is your crown. You want to support that on something.
And then the arms go between the legs so that your forearms are vertical and your shoulder blades move toward your kidneys.
And you want to straighten your legs powerfully. You want to lock them out. So what do you move your elbows together a little bit and then move your shoulder blades towards your kidneys. Your shoulder blades down the back body. All right, to come out, bend the knees ever so slightly. Place your hands on your thighs. Press the hands into the thighs. Bring the arms off to the side. As you step together, watch those locks. All right, now that we're all warmed up, let us back bend over blocks, which is what we did last week.
So you can either practice on level 2 or level 3, or we're going to do it a little bit differently this week. We're going to use a belt.
So, find your belt. You're going to make a loop in the belt. So that when you introduce the loop on your forearms, right above the elbow, your arms are shoulder distance apart. They're parallel with one another. So that, then you just want to check so that when you bring the belt overhead, it doesn't whack you in the forehead. So a little bit wider apart. So your arms are parallel. A little bit more. There you go. I'll do the buckle. That's how you could pay me back for having my voice on here, is you could walk me to the car with your umbrella.
Fair enough.
So when you bring the belt overhead like this, you want the belt to clear the head. See how I have my belt on the forearms? Right below the elbows? Yep. You will be graded for this. Swear my tea light off, figuring it out. Notice how there's a constant foaming going on too in this room. Alright. So this is the practice. We've got the block stagger. You can also practice on level 2. You want to enter the pose mimicking the final pose. So this is what the pose looks like when you're in the pose. You're going to come back. So just watch me first. You're going to come back. And then you're going to hang out here for 3 breaths. Notice I have the block right behind the heart center there. And then I'm going to bring my arms back like this. Then on my long exhale, I'm going to reach the arms towards the back of the room. And then as I exhale, soften. And then reach, exhale, soften. About 3 times. And then I want to sit up, regroup, and then I'll show you all what's next. That's a little bit low, Woody, for that block. You want it right between the shoulder blades. No, you didn't move you just moved the head block. Oh. You want that block there. There you go. Is that too low?
No, there we go.
Okay. And keep the legs fairly active. And then reach the arms back. Oh, so close. Come on up. What's your name? Bola. Okay, sure. So come on, Bola. Let's move you to a lower level. It's going to be easier for you. How's that? Okay, good. All right, and then when you're ready, that will be down. Reach the arms back. Straighten those legs.
Oh, just kidding.
This is when the Jeopardy music starts to play.
Is that your Jeopardy music?
What's that?
I don't know.
No, that's it. All right, come on up. It's got to be 3 breaths. And in a moment, you come back. breaths, and then take the belt off, and then peel yourselves off the blocks. Who's ticklish? What's that? Don't do it. So you're ticklish. There. It's looking good. Belt on the forearm, and then press the arms into the belt. Beautiful. All right, come on up. How did it go? Good. All right, let's do something for your pec minor, which will help with this working bridge in a moment. You lie down like this. You're going to take your right arm off to the side like that. You're going to move it away from the body and up slightly. Other side, spread my fingers, go. And when I take my left arm, prop it up and roll. You want to end up with that arm at a right angle to the body. You don't know what we're doing now. And the other arm that's propping you up, you want it like hers. You want it vertical. So bring that hand closer to you. Bring your right hand closer to you. See how she's got her forearm vertical? So you're so go back down the ground. Go back all the way down, like flat. So you want this arm. That. And then this arm goes here. Press. You're gonna roll. Yeah, you're gonna twist towards it. There you go. That's much better. I think y'all got it. Now this is a very interesting variation over here. So go back to the ground, go all the way flat. You're actually gonna bend this elbow like that. That's gonna actually stretch something. And then place this hand here, and then use this arm to press yourself up.
Okay, that
And you
makes
stack
sense.
your legs on top of one another. Straighten your legs. There you go.
Okay.
All right, now that y'all have figured it out, come out.
What was I doing?
And then switch sides.
Okay. Oh my goodness. That makes sense.
All right, relieve.
There we go.
All right, now, come on. Now when you do so for your quadriceps, we're going to stretch the quadriceps. We don't have all the props in the world here. So we're going to pretty much do half the pose. This is one-legged reclining hero's pose. So you're going to, all right, Kapata Supinurasana. You're going to take your right leg back like this, and you're going to roll the calf flesh off to the side like that. And you're going to bring your other leg right next to it. Yes. So that that left kneecap is as close to the sky as it'll go. No? So what you can also do is you can elevate yourself on the block.
All right, there we go.
This is a very challenging pose, especially if you don't have prop. And you want the right knee to come forward, and you want the patella, the top of the patella, the kneecap, to mirror the mat.
Okay, hold on. You got this on.
What's that? And then you lie back. That knee is going to want to lift off the ground, but you don't let it. Keep it pressed onto the ground.
Okay.
And then you just come to your elbows.
Okay. Wow, that's really.
So what do you sit on something? Sit on a block.
I used to do this one easy.
Yeah, this is a
Book practice
regularly.
back in the day.
Back in my day too, man. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to injure myself.
There you go.
This is one you could.
I know. Now, I don't know what this is.
Money has no value.
You're in full
You
hero's
could do
pose,
this by
one legged.
December 31st for a million. You could
You
do
have
it.
both legs back, but you only have one leg. So move center line of the body, keep
But
going.
this is an exercise to do the other way.
Yeah, but that's not what we're practicing. This is what we're practicing. Now I'm gonna move my foot, don't let the leg come out. And then press. Alright, come up and switch sides.
Alright, this side's gonna be better.
Yeah, with full heroes pose,
Okay.
it's challenging. And if you, with full heroes pose, you want to keep the legs together.
Legs together.
There you go. No. Just ignore what I just said.
Okay.
So bend the right knee. There you go. Are
Okay.
you sitting on the block?
No.
Okay, sit on the block.
Okay. Come here, boy.
Hello!
Okay.
Good. And then bring this leg to the center line of the body. Keep going. There you go. And then put this foot right on that inner thigh. There you go.
Ooh. Okay.
And now just take your hands behind you and lean back a little bit.
Alright.
There you go. Usually practice it with bolsters, little classic lines. You okay, Lola? All right, come out. And then
Get all the way down on this.
and then straighten your legs, and then move yourselves into Dandasana staff pose. So pump your backs to the legs on the ground. Hold on. Pump. You're sitting upright. And then pumping the legs. Pump. 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 All right, good. Now we move into Bhujangasana, Cobra. You come onto the belly. Now this is a weight-bearing pose. You want to spread your fingers well. And there's going to be a tendency if you want to do this with the hands, or you want to press your index finger around. To orientate yourself for the pose, you do this. You lift the right leg off the ground, reach it back, and release it. And then do so with the left. So lift, extend, release. Internally rotate your legs. Your heels apart. And then you're going to scrub the back of your pelvis towards your heels. Draw your shoulder blades towards your kidneys. And then press your hands into the ground to peel yourself off the mat. A little bend in the elbows. This is what's called snake on crutches. And this is Bhujangasana. So bend your elbows a little bit, Bola. So you want the elbows bent. You want the elbow pits to face directly forward. To come out, you press your hands into the mat and move them towards the back body or towards the pelvis. Great length in the spine. And then you repeat. Inhale up. So you want to move these apart like that. No, like that. There you go. And then just go in and out several more times. Inhale up. And exhale down. 108 times. And then we'll move into bridge, Setu Sarvangasana. So you're going to find your blocks. This is going to help to teach you alignment in the pose, in the beginning of the pose. So you bend your knees, and you have the feet hugging a block like that. And then you want to draw the heels close to the buttocks. Find your other block. And you want to place that block mid-thigh. So not between the knees, not the groin, but mid-thigh, just like that. And then you have a couple of options in regards to what to do with the hands when you come into pose. One is you come into pose and just hold on to the mat. Two is you can hold a belt behind the back body with the palms facing down. Or the classic variation of the pose is where you interlace the fingers beneath the back body and you roll and tuck on the shoulders like this. And then you press, whatever you do, make sure you don't turn the head when you're in pose. You want to be looking towards the sky. So up you go. Turn the block a little bit. There you go. You got the block between the knees and move it a little bit closer to the groin. There you go. So Bola, come down. Move your heels towards your butt. There you go. Good. Alright, you all got this. So go up into pose and stay in the pose for a few more breaths. Alright. down. How did it go? Good. All right, so find your blocks and move them in front of you like this. So they're stacked. Just like that. And then move your buttocks towards the block like that. Move the blocks towards the buttocks. And then you're gonna place your feet on blocks like this. And then, because your feet are now higher, it will give you more lift. This is a great pose for the immune system. Why, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked why.
Why?
Because the epicenter of your immune system is right around the throat. So you're closing that area off right now. And then lymphatic fluid is moving towards your throat. The lymphatic fluid moves vestibular motion, reversion. And when you come out of the pose, that whole area gets flushed with lymphatic fluid. So like the lymph nodes get flushed. Fascinating, I know. Alright, so come down. So come down. That'll be move down. And then I need a volunteer. Alright, so stay right where you are. Then everybody, so roll to your right, sit on up so y'all can see what's going on. You stay right where you are. Alright, so move your feet off the blocks. There you go, good. And hold on to the mat. And then lift your pelvis off the mat. Come up in the pose. This is going right around your sacrum, and then I'm going to lift you up in the pose. How does that feel? That's good. Probably feels pretty good, doesn't it? So notice my body mechanics. I've got my arms straight, and I'm just leaning back like that. I'm not pulling or anything like that. So we're going to spend 6 breaths here, about 3 more breaths. You're doing a very good job. And then I'm going to let go, but I'm going to ask you to hold the pose. So hold the pose. So you hold the pose for 3 breaths. And then you come down vertebra by vertebra very slowly. All right, y'all, there's an uneven amount of people here. So she's already gone, so y'all hair up, group up. No time to waste.
Get a move on, Get a move on.
But take your time in the pose.
Thank you. Ooh, scary.
Now you don't need to feel the line.
Oh, yeah.
You want the heels very close to the buttocks. You want to go in the pose first?
Ready?
There you go, good. And then step forward a little bit and move your hands down. Move your hands down. And then just lean back.
Yep, that's good.
Is that good? There you go.
Very good. You go a little further.
How's that? Good job. You're not gonna break her, guys. Let's go. Then hold on to the mat, friend. Hold on to the mat so you can swim with the arms. How's that? Speechless. Now, what do you got? Your feet externally rotated. There you go. Good. Go, go, go.
I always get scared of coffee. I'm gonna get this up there or something.
Here, let me.
But take me yourself.
Yeah. Trying to.
Oh, it's like it's my turn.
Try.
I'm gonna be trying, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, wait.
So,
Uh,
either way.
I think it's behind, no?
Okay.
How do I do it?
No, yep.
I'm confused.
Here,
Oh,
this
yeah,
way.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah. Either way. Oh, way.
What do you do? Let go.
Oh, other
Move
side.
your hands a little
Yeah.
bit.
Like other side.
All you can do is
There we
lean
go.
back.
Okay, so.
There you go. Now hold the mat so your arms are active.
yeah.
Bola, hold the mat so that your arms are active.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
or
That's good.
and take one belt in each hand and then lean back. There you go. Move your hands a little bit. So you got, what's your name again?
Christian.
Christian. All right, that's good, Christian. And then press your hands down on the mat. Good.
Four?
Yeah, stop counting.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. Thank you very much.
Nice.
It is time to rest.
Yes.
So just to do one counter pose that's a lot going like this. So you can either go into down dog, or you can go into child's pose. Balasana.
Then these 6
Breaths in your counter pose. And then rest in corpse pose, Shavasana. That's where you lie down on the back body. Your arms are just far enough away from your body so your arm gets to breathe. If you wear glasses and feel comfortable taking them off, you can go ahead and do so. Classically, the palms face up in Shavasana. Just gonna move this block, so if you want, you have the option to lay the closer together if you want. And then scan the bodies, just sense the bodies and pick up on any residual effects from your practice. Maybe it was the back bend that you just did, maybe it was some of the standing poses. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let go of your practice. Set it free. And then take your time now to scan the body, looking for any tension, especially around the fingertips and the tips of your toes. And start to soften the breath. Use the inhales to draw a sense of calm into the body. Use the exhales to relax the body. So calming in, relaxing out. Exhale, let that breath go. Bend the legs one at a time. Place the bottom of the feet on the mat, and then with very gentle movements, rock the knees a little bit from side to